Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Vaulty, and today I'm bringing you guys a new video, and this is kind of like a video that like everyone kind of wants to know, like how they can make like a good gaming channel without spending a bunch of money on everything. So I'm going to tell you guys like what I do and like how I try to save money on gaming channels. Now the first 5 things that I mentioned could actually be kind of expensive if you don't already have them at your home. But the first thing I'm going to mention is either a TV or a monitor. And before I get into all this, I just want to let you guys know, obviously the more expensive stuff is going to be better. But I'm just kind of telling you guys how you can make a good gaming channel with cheap stuff. But like I said, the more expensive stuff that you buy, the better it's going to be and the better it's going to perform. But like I was saying, the first thing you need is a TV or a monitor. And obviously a monitor is going to be more money. Well, actually not necessarily, but you probably already have a TV at home and that's probably what you play like your Xbox or PS4 on or whatever, so you might as well just use that. But if you have the money to go buy a monitor, because it has like a lower response time, so that means like right when you press the button it happens right there. On TVs it has a higher response time, so it takes like a little bit. So if I were you guys, I'd just stay with a TV. I don't think it's that bad. There's really no difference. Well, obviously there's a difference, I just said it, but I mean for me there's no difference. The next thing I'm going to mention is a game capture, and the one I use is an Elgato, and I think that's like the best one on the market right now. But you could also get a Hauppauge HD PVR. I have no clue if I said that right or not. Or you can get a Roxio. I think the HD PVR is really good. I know a lot of people in like MW2 days, they all used like HD PVRs, but now like Elgato came out, really everyone has those. And Roxio, I mean it's good if you don't want to spend like a lot of money, but the quality is pretty bad. Elgato records in 1080p with 30 frames per second, and I think it could actually record in 60 frames per second if you get the Elgato HD, I believe, HD 60 actually, and that records in 60 frames per second. And if you're looking to buy a Roxio, there's a regular one which I don't recommend getting at all because it records in like 480p. People are just gonna like click off your channel if they see like 480p. That's like below standards on YouTube these days. You're just gonna fall behind everyone else and no one's really gonna care. But Elgatos and HD PVRs, they both record in 1080p, I know that. So honestly, if you want to get one of those, go ahead. You could probably find them on eBay or Amazon for pretty cheap. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is you need a console, obviously, and it's either a Xbox or a PS4 pretty much. I mean, I don't really know about the Wii community or any of that stuff, but I know in like the Call of Duty community, it's Xbox or PS4. And the next thing I'm going to talk about could be expensive, could be really expensive if you don't have it, and that's actually going to be a computer. Now, you don't need a computer that has a 2 terabyte hard drive or anything. Like, I use my laptop for my school and that does the job. So it doesn't really matter like what kind of computer you have, like a laptop's fine, but obviously a bigger computer with like a 2 terabyte hard drive, for example, is going to be easier to render videos. It's not going to have as much lag, and it's just going to be better all around. But I mean, like I was saying, a laptop does the job, so whatever you want, whatever you have the money for, it still works. The next thing I'm going to talk about, which could be expensive or not depending what you want to do, is a microphone. Now microphones could be either really cheap or really expensive, and I have a couple that I have, and it's the Blue microphone and the Yeti, and I know both of these are really good. I know a lot of YouTubers use them, and I think a lot of YouTubers also use like the Razer microphone that they have, the company Razer, but a lot of YouTubers are like sponsored by them. They have like their mouses and all that, so obviously those are going to be good. And really any microphone that you have, like in my old videos I used to use my iPod for my microphone. You have like the voice memo thing on your phone or whatever. I know all the iPhones and all that have it. You can honestly use that. That's not even that bad. And the next thing you're going to need is an editing program. And if you want a really good one, you could have Sony Vegas or whatever. It kind of depends what you need to do. You could have Sony Vegas, you could have Adobe After Effects, or really like whatever you need. But I use this thing called VideoPad. It was free at the time I got it. I have no clue if it's free anymore, but it was free, and it does the job for me, because really all I have to do is cut up my videos. I could put in some effects, but if you need to put a bunch of effects into your video, something like CS6 or like Sony Vegas Pro, that's a lot more better for you. I'd go get that. But if you're just looking for something cheap, I mean, even like iMovie or Windows Movie Maker, those could probably do the job for you. But I use VideoPad and it's really easy to use. It's really simple. It does the job for me. It renders pretty quickly. So I mean, that's really all you need. And you could get like all this crap for free like Sony Vegas, but it is illegal. I do not recommend doing it because you could go to jail or get fined for it. So just don't do that, honestly. And the next thing you're going to need is thumbnails. And this has to do kind of with editing. You're going to want Photoshop or this thing called GIMP. They're pretty much the same, except Photoshop is a lot better. That's what I have, but I did used to use GIMP. but Photoshop is a lot better and you can do a lot more in Photoshop. But GIMP does the job. And the next two things that you need don't really have to do with buying at all, but it's two things that's like really valuable to have in a YouTube channel. And the first thing is to be yourself, because if you're not yourself and you're trying to be like FaZe Rain, FaZe Adapt, whatever them, you're not going to get subscribers. People don't want to watch FaZe Adapt's video and come to you and be like, wow, I just watched the same video. They want to watch you for your personality and what you do, not some other YouTuber. The second thing is to always be thankful for your fans. No matter if you have 5 subscribers, 10 subscribers, or 200,000 subscribers. But anyways, that's going to be the end of the video. I know this is probably really long, but sorry about that. But I hope this video helped you, and I hope you go out and use some of the stuff that I said in this video to make your own setup or do whatever you need, start your own channel. But make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Like I said yesterday, I'm trying to upload every other day, if not every day. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.